Hello everybody, my name is Rolak, and welcome back to Ruined King. In the last episode, we kind of just went on a little ghost hunt here and now. We took out Rasa the Sunderer, we took out 3 dangerous Mistwalker enemies, and got a legendary item. And that's pretty much all we did. We didn't do anything too exciting. Is there anything, like, that we missed? Thresh's Dungeon. Yes, there is technically something we missed in Thresh's Dungeon. Specifically that. And we'll be getting back to that soon. Especially in the relic halls. Okay, in today's episode we're going to be returning to Thresh's Sanctum, not only to take care of Commander Ledros, which is another bounty we have to take care of, but also to explore some more things. And this guy is going to help out with that. Wait, is that... Don't tell me. Where did you get that? Where did you get that amulet? The Shade points at the crimson amulet the party used in Thresh's library. You escaped too? And you even beat Thresh? The Shade stares in disbelief. It's almost impossible to believe. Mistwalker winces at the question. Well, I had been trapped there for a very long time. Thresh forced me to craft artifacts and torture implements for him. That amulet is a marker of rank inside the library. The more empowered amulet, the more of the library you have access to. That's why, at first I thought you were maybe. At first, Nice. Wait, before you go, I think there's a way I could help you. Mistwalker stammers. Back in the library, there's a room where Thresh crafts mystical artifacts. A room I used to work in. If I unlock your amulet, you could return there. Maybe you could create a powerful enough weapon to defeat Thresh's schemes. There, all done. The amulet is unleashed, as if with Thresh's own. Now you can find his crucible. It's in a room next to Thresh's Sanctum, in the top level of the library. Mistwalker hands the amulet back to you. Good luck. I hope this helps. Alrighty. Fully unlocked. Now we have access to Thresh's Artifact Workshop. What? Orb? Did I never find the orb? I genuinely have no idea what orb this is supposed to be. Also, we still have the stolen supplies in our inventory. We gave that away. Sun Disk also should not be. Blessing of the Wind should not be. There are so many things that should not be in our inventory, but there is. Why? It's so annoying. Oh, we also need to return that book to the librarian in the... What was it? The Vault of Giants? Yes, it was. Because he has good things. Hopefully something good for us. That's still lit up over there. That's not supposed to be lit up. Hello. I have a book that may interest you. This will do nicely, thank you. Ancient Pristine Robes. That was the last volume. One moment. Please let me look them over. It's as I feared. Nothing. Librarian looks disappointed. I thought there would be something in that series. We had the best minds researching, but this is all a dead end. The Curse of Unliving is a different beast. Perhaps all the answers to life are not found in books. Well, you've done your part. At least the library is a little more complete now. As promised, this is yours. Salt and Bone. What does that do for us? Also, robes. Worse, robes. That's not too bad. Hell yeah. Less stamina, but I don't really care about that for fortune. Alright. That's all we can do for here. Let's go back to the Shadow Vaults, because we need to go there as well, because we need to bust down the thing for the statue or something. Out of the way, buddy. I'm trying to get past you. So, all the way back in the Conjunction Chamber, there's apparently a wall. Did I just never go through here? I guess I didn't. Even heaviest door can be opened. There we go, volcanic heart plate. We could have gotten this so long ago. God damn it. Yeah. Okay, and also in here is this statue. And a chest. Which way does this statue need to be pointed in? Because I am terrible at memory. Steam is going to be stupid. Yep. Stupid, stupid. Steam, being stupid, stupid, stupid. Which way are you going? Shadow Vaults. Northeast? Yes. Yes, northeast. There we go. And this contains Shadow Mill Garb and a Silver Rod. Okay. Not any good. Okay. And a rod that is completely useless for us. Okay. Now we can get to Thresh's sanctum. Thankfully, there's just a warp right into the middle of the sanctum. Alright. Where do we need to go? This is actually where we need to be, but let's explore the rewards. Is that like the first area? Yeah, and then we'll just go down to the dungeon area because that was something we need to go to interact with. Some stuff down there. These guys are of no threat to us. Alright, because right around here, we could have gone this way we got the level 3 one. But of course, I'm very forgetful of these things, so yeah. Part 2 of Neckert's Diary. Can't remember their faces. He took them from me. Took my memories. Unlock the cell? What's this? Freedom? I can leave? No, I belong here. There's nothing left for me out there. Close the cell, please. Thank you. Feels like home again. For your troubles. Spawns a whole ass chest, okay. Royal's coat, a blade of the Blessed Isles, and enchanted necklace of the forest. Well, that was a sword for Yasuo. Okay, not bad. Or just like a defensive thing. Royal's coat. Not bad. And what was that? Enchanted forest of the necklace. Just bonus damage. Like, I don't know who that's good for. I guess Ari? Yeah? Because when you just give me one stat to work with, it doesn't feel great. Like, I want more stats. I want more green upgrades. Also, did I just never pick up this chest over here? I guess I didn't. Tear of the Ancients. What does that do for Ari? Anything good? Probably would have been good when I first picked it up way long ago. God Lord, I'm terrible at spawning things. There was a spot higher up. There was like 2 spots. One with that weird looking red thing. So that was Anguish cells? Yeah, over there. So we're going to take a look into there. See what's in there. Then we're going to head up more. Anguish cells. Over in this cell over here. Whatever this thing is. We could have gone this one to level 3 too. What are you? Ow. Artifact in the center of the room pulses with dark energy like the wake of some terrible disaster. There's the feeling that some of your life force is being drained by the artifact. Approaching crystal could be dangerous and knowing when you leave its grasp. Okay. Nightmare crystal seduces your senses, seizing control of your mind. It warps and distorts your thoughts, pulling you into its nightmarish dreamscape. Once you submit, there's no turning back, but if you leave or fail, you'll lose some health. Okay. Your mind spins and travels through walls of smoke and spirits until finally arriving in a place unfamiliar. Inside a mind that is not entirely your own, you are a prisoner. Outside your cell, you hear the guard mutter, "It's beginning." Then you feel an earthquake and hear a crash as the guard screams out. From your cell, you can see the crushed guard. He's within reach. You grab the guard's foot and drag him into the cell with you. You notice a large keyring on his belt and a hood covering his face. Curiosity strikes your fancy, and you slowly pull back the hood covering his head. To your horror, he has no head underneath, and instead, there's just a shadowy orb of smoke and tendrils that assault your senses. You look away as fast as you can, but it is too late. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay. So, it's a choose-your-own-adventure thing. You're going to submit. Take the keyring. Find the right key and unlock your cell. The door swings open. You step forward into the hall. You're no other prisoners in the cells. The whole underground prison seems as if it's about to collapse any minute. Free? Guards keys. You but none of the keys seem to work. One grabs your hand and you instinctively pull it away. With disgust, and the prisoner smiles at you as if it was intended. The roof caves in. God damn it. Okay, be selfish, be greedy, don't help anybody. Okay, let's do this. Take the keyring, escape the prison. Surface level floor is wide and open, with large pillars at the edges of the room and intricate patterns carved into the archways. Up ahead, a bright light shines through the open gate. Suddenly, a figure passes in front of the gate and blocks the light, casting a shadow across the floor, and become aware of thousands of anonymous eyes in the shadows of the archways. The figure wears a dark cloak, but you see a blasting wand hoisted in his belt. For God's sakes. I don't even care what it said. Okay. For real this time. Take the keyring, escape, reach for the blasting wand. Raise the blasting wand towards the figure. If it is my destiny, so be it. Everything is happening all at once now, it says. Squeeze the base of the blasting wand and disintegrate the figure. Nothing stands in the way of your freedom now. Okay. Ritual Pendant of Power. What does that do? Stamina, haste, and evade. Is that good? That's not even that good. Compared to what I have, obviously, but like, who would that even be good on? Not even Fortune. This is better on Fortune. Yeah. God. Like, the game gives you so many different, like, things to acquire, right? But, like, so often it's just not as good as some of the things you already have. It's just confusing a good chunk of the time. This is another level 3 that we could have unlocked. I'm really forgetful of these things. Ancient Pauldron and another ritual pendant of power. Wonderful. Oh, heals. That would have been nice to have earlier. Oh well. Okay. That's all that. Library of Agony. Is there a thing here? Doesn't seem like there is. Okay. Enough dallying. Let's go and see what lies within this spot here. The only level 4 clearance. At least I can remember. What do we have here? Forge is freely available for use. It resonates with ultimate power. Inspect the forge. This forge has domineering presence in the room. There is simplicity to its design that almost hides its elegance unless closely examined. Everything about it is boiled down to the purest form. It's constructed immaculately. Only the highest quality of components can go in, and only legendary constructs can go out. Alright then, let's have a look around and see what we can find. Stewards of the Wind. There's no greater ally than the wind, for it is her will that frees us from the confines of the land. Her blessings come in many forms, as does her fury. We pray to the wind before every sea voyage in hopes that she will guide us safely and watch over our journey. Some claim to have seen bluebirds when the winds pick up, and the tailwinds seem too good to be true. She is called Jana, the ancient Shuriman word for guardian. Wearing jewelry in her name has become common practice among sailors. As the wind blessed our travels, so too can her fury bear on those who transgress against her. There are tales of a dragon born from the wind that can level whole armies. The Empyrean is said to be a wind's retribution. For one to truly earn the wind's grace, they must reconcile the duality of the wind herself. Few have the patience to truly embrace the full breadth of the wind and find the center. Those who master the wind in its true form and its neutrality shall become the true stewards of her will. Duality of the wind. Finding neutrality. The wind has been my ally in vengeance and wrath for a long time. The wind has pushed you forward, kept you in motion. I've used it for the wrong reasons. For too long. You can find the balance. Your wind power has saved us more than once. It has guided us to safety. We definitely wouldn't be sailing anywhere without the winds. I need to do more. You will. We pretty much have everything for that. This is views from Vault of the Blackbirds. Okay. We've done that. And we've gathered maple seeds touched by the patience of the wind. So we have everything that we need for Yasuo to craft the Stormrazor. Study of soul power, practical applications, and protective behaviors. For ages, physical defensive measures have been proven ineffective against magic. By order of the king, we've started researching more arcane methods of defense to support the Iron Order, and exploring the ability to store a soul into a crystal we've trapped into an unimaginable power. Tapped. We've known that channeling soul energy into crystals can result in some very interesting magic repellent qualities, albeit in small quantities. We've barely been able to charge much more than a fragment as of yet, and doing so makes it behave similarly to true ice, unbelievably strong, but impossible to touch with bare hands. In fact, most materials are incapable of handling a charged crystal. We've had success with some specific volcanic charcoal, but it's impossible to source the stuff. We've heard tales of half-blood crafters making all manner of things with special crafting techniques using charcoal, but their ways have been long lost. What we do know is that somehow they are able to manipulate the charcoal with great skill, and the charcoal seems to be able to hold charged crystals. While our research is still in infancy, I can see a future where this power will be wielded by the Iron Order, arming them with a magical strength befitting of our divine purpose. Weapons forged of volcanic charcoal and paired with a charged crystal would be capable of unimaginable power. In the name of the king, the rest of the text is smudged and illegible. Brom knows of the Half-Blood. In the tales of Orn, the Half-Blood are craftsmen without bounds. It is said their skill was almost that of Orn himself. Orn, the Half-Blood? Sounds like tall tales to me. I'd rather focus on real weapons than we can hold. They are real. Brom's shield was a door made by Orn himself, powered by true ice and wielded only by Freljordians of sufficient strength. What happened to your shield? You are holding it. Pull them from the waters, but then recover your shield. Brom, you are holding the shield. I know I'm probably supposed to get this first before doing all that, but it's fine. Now we have all the needs, I believe, to assemble. What's it called? Yes, that popped up twice. Orn's will. The dream of many eyes. I dreamt I was floating deep beneath the surface. I needed no air and felt no discomfort. I just existed floating helplessly in the pitch-black water. Then I saw a giant eye open before me, then another, then so many more that I couldn't count them all. Next thing I knew, I was wrapped in tentacles. Where they started and ended was impossible to tell. Then I felt pain like I've never felt before, and suddenly I was free. But I was incomplete. I could see my body floating next to me, wrapped up and motionless. Then came the assault. Tentacles attacked me from all sides. It took everything I had to fend them off as I scrambled to get back to my body. Somehow I made it, and everything just stopped. Tentacles slowly let me go as eyes closed rapidly. Then I heard a voice. A million words at once. It was over an instant, and I woke up in my bed, soaked as if I'd just come up from a dive. I knew what my god demanded. 3 tasks set before me: to restore the spirit of trapped life deprived emotion, destroy unnatural devices that force men to dwell on the past, and to nurture and protect life as it moves naturally forward. Only once I fulfilled the wishes of the god will I be rewarded for love manifest. This cannot be. Is this the diary of an ancient truth-bearer? It's not possible. To have been in the presence of Nakakeberos and lived to write about it. Was this the first? No, it can't be. Nakakeberos has always been and always will be. What a strange story and a strange test. I've never heard of such a test given to a follower of the goddess. Can this be serious? Depths have their own will. We can do little but follow. On that we agree. I will do what it takes to appease the goddess, because that is my duty. Maybe we'll get an offering back. How Nakakeberos found you worthy, I do not understand. Maybe you're meant to guide me here. Obtaining components to craft the heart of the goddess. Do we have everything we need? Yes, yes. Okay, I guess we have the components to do so. Do we? We do! Oh, man. An enormous charged crystal. That's for later. Okay. Following Yamelo's footsteps, for the true magic of a craftsman comes not from molding materials to his will, but in finding the inner will of the material and freeing that spirit. The greatest artisans from here to Targon say that Yamelo was a craftsman who could really feel that inner will. I know it sounds strange, but some of his most difficult work was apparently done with ancient fossilized eggs. The spirits of powerful creatures still stirred within. Imagine crafting with such precious materials. Ancient stones imbued with powerful spirits. They are incredibly rare, but I've found some of my own so that I may follow in Yamelo's footsteps. They say that some of these stones contain spirits that yearn for the moon, some for the stars, and a few for the sun itself. But I found the grandest of eggs. I feel the soul of a fox within it. No, 3 foxes. This will be my greatest work yet. Look, this person is writing about Yamello. He was real after all. What a relief. I've always been worried he was just a story. Did you hear about him from some fortune teller? Charlatans, all of them. Don't read too much into this. Who is this Yamello? Does this mean something to you, Ari? A fortune teller once told me that Yamello made my sunstones. This artisan was trying to follow in Yamello's footsteps too. Then we will chase those secrets as well, little fox. Brom is on the job. Thanks, Brom. Alright, now we just need to acquire fox tokens. I believe we have 2 of them. No, we have 1 of them. 2 of them will be beginning quite shortly. Treatise on volatile gemstones and minerals. Handle with care. Sample and close. Gems that amplify energy. Can you believe it? They expel energy so rapidly it's almost like black powder, but significantly more volatile. Just a simple tap to one of these gems can produce an incredible amount of energy. The weapons applications are limitless. Instead of blasting powder, we could use a small gem. We could make explosives capable of leveling buildings that could fit in your pocket. The only problem being that we can't seem to build anything capable of surviving the blast. We've lost so many cannons, only to be blown to pieces from even the tiniest gem. Not to mention the soldiers lost due to brutish handling of the gems, good lord. This could be a blasting agent. Would add a lot of firepower to my arsenal. I remember overhearing Mother talking about building much stronger components, capable of handling stronger firepower. This could be exactly the thing she was looking for. Stronger components? Your mother was a skilled craftsman, yes? She was the best. The best damned gun made in the world has ever seen. She made these pistols. Weapon's only good as the one who wields it. They weren't made for me. They could have been so much more. She held back on purpose. We need to find the extra part. I remember her writing more about them down. What's this between the pages? A drawing. Looks like some sort of map. Twisted paths are now accessible via teleporter. Alright. Components to craft Abigail's Legacy. So we have the blueprints. We just need to find suitable volcanic gun barrels. Drakthar's legendary blade. Drakthar was truly the embodiment of fear. Few assassins in history have garnered such reputation, perhaps more legendary than Drakthar himself. However, was his Duskblade. Many have spent lifetimes in search of this blade, and story says it has claimed countless lives. The blade is said to be hungry for darkness, which it releases into its foes, leaving them stricken with fear. The stories of its power recall those of the Order of Shadow, those Ionian masters of shadow magic. The Order would surely become Drakthar. The Order would surely welcome Drakthar, were he alive today. Perhaps their shadow-manipulating weapon, paired with sufficient power source, could recreate the blade. Drakthar. I've heard that name in a memory somewhere. He sounds like a formidable foe with a formidable blade. This makes him in the Order of Shadow sound righteous, but many in Ionia think them no better than murderers. The Order, Drakthar. I've heard of these in the depths somewhere. In my mind, where can this blade be found? I'm not sure it's even real. It sounds like a scary story told to frighten children and the superstitious. The blade is real, and so is the Order. We must find it. The Order is certainly real, but you don't find them. They find you. They're no friends to the Vestaya. Let's hope they don't find us. Alright. We have the components to build 3 of these weapons, I believe. Yes, we're able to build Heart of the Gardas, Storm Razor, Duskblade of Drakthar, and yeah. So, legendary weapons. Throughout the game, we've been collecting these legendary items. This is to grant us legendary weapons, such as Heart of the Goddess. Nagagaboros, the Mother Serpent, has blessed this idol with her very essence. Thundering with the power of her divine will, it pulses with magic and calls to those who seek truth. Many idols make capable weapons, but only this legendary weapon has earned the right to claim itself the very Heart of the Goddess. There we go. So for Alawi, this is really good. Not only does it give us over 2,000 bonus damage, but it also has a really nice passive, which begins combat with an active tentacle. So we now start with simply 2 tentacles at start with our runes and whatnot. So very, very good. As for Pike, Dusk blade of Drakthar. The blade pulses, almost as if alive. It craves the very essence of shadows, ready to slice into unassuming victims from the veil of darkness with an unquenchable thirst. An assassin's perfect blade, this legendary weapon is the embodiment of fear. Yes. Can I have control, please? Dusk blade of Drakthar. Lot of big damage. And increases attack power by 10% when stealthed. Very, very good for Pike. Alright. And Storm Razor for Yasuo. Crackling with electricity, this blade contains the overwhelming power of a massive storm. Appropriate for this true steward of the wind, Storm Razor allows its user to channel the very essence of the storm and spell certain doom for any who stand in its path. There we go. Storm Razor. Basically just way better weapon overall with good stats. And each hit grants Storm Razor charge. At 10 charges, it will unleash a bolt of lightning, dealing 817 true damage. Very, very good. So, that's half of the legendary items done and acquired. So we are good to go. I am... Oh, yeah, no, we can get to the Inner Sanctum. And then we will take out Ledros. There's apparently also, we have rest conversations to go through. So we'll go through that before we take on Ledros. And, yeah. Wherever it is. Yeah, way over there. A long walk ahead. Did I never open this jar? I guess I didn't. Right, because that's probably when it crashed when I was trying to have those conversations. Wonderful. So yeah, we'll just have some quick conversations, rest up, reorganize our party so we can show off the new weapons such as this. God, it looks so fucking cool. And yeah, we'll go and take on Ledros.
Brom couldn't help notice you staring. Do you need something?
You want to know what I was thinking, big guy?
Ah, perhaps not in front of the others.
Relax, Brom. I was just thinking about your stories of home. Trolls and dragons, mountains of ice and snow. Until I met you, they were all just stories. I used to dream of sailing to far-off lands, seeing all there was to see. But Bilgewater has become my whole world.
Then you must visit the Freljord. Brom will be your guide. We will have many adventures.
Whoa there, big guy. One adventure at a time.
Ionian, you wield the blade effectively.
That's high praise from a practiced killer.
One killer always knows another.
I suppose that's true. My master was the greatest of all swordsmen. I am but a shadow of him.
Nothing wrong with being a shadow.
There are certainly benefits to going unnoticed.
Your master is dead then.
He is. And some believe by my hand.
You seek his vengeance?
What makes you think I didn't kill him?
Call it a hunch.
Well, at least the Blood Harbor Ripper believes me.
Yes.
Pike, I was wrong about you. Seems like we all were. You've been a helpful ally.
You are needed. We all are. To end this.
There was little trust when you joined us. You have proven yourself worthy of the cause.
You sound like the priestess.
Not the priestess kind of worthy. The warrior kind.
I admit, this isn't my usual calling.
It may suit you better.
You've never seen me work. Maybe someday you will.
No, thanks. I prefer our arrangement as it is.
Agreed.
let's also swap out for Alawi. And yeah, so we can show off Heart of the Goddess and Storm Razor. Very cool looking weapons. So, yeah. Legendary weapons, very, very good. Let's go ahead and head in here, and let's take on Ledros. Because he's just hanging out here for some reason. Yeah. This must be the creature the bounty spoke of, Ledros.
My life is lost, but not my purpose.
Ledros! Commander, once commander of the King's Guard. Husband to Callista, and among other things. I still need to read Ruination. Alright, what does he do? 50% of maximum health is true damage. That's accurate to his ability in Legends of Runeterra. 50% of current health as true damage to each champion. May only be used if at least one champion has full health. Well, that's going to be annoying. Averages all damage taken by attacks in 2 lanes by 50%. Okay. So, let's get to it. I can't recall. I don't think Ledros is... I wouldn't consider Ledros a tough fight. We're already dealing quite a bit of damage to him, and look at this. Yeah. Yeah, we're already dealing quite a bit of damage to him. Should probably taunt up. But I think we'll be fine for the most part. Might as well do it just for the hell of it. And you are able, I should also point this out, you are able to further enhance your legendary items. You can pop on any enhancement you can.
Sure you're ready?
So, go right ahead to do that. Put the best enhancements you can find on those weapons, and they will be unstoppable in fights. It really is, like, the best weapons you could possibly get. Bam! God,
Knock
so
him down.
Storm Razor is almost at true damage. 10? Alright, so we put up change guard, so we have to take him with... What? Reduces all damage taken from speed and balance lane attacks. That is not what that is showing. Excuse me? All damage taken from speed and balance lane... What? That's not what... Okay. Yeah, that barely dealt any damage. Oh, is it just now taking into effect? No, that's just worded wrong. Wonderful. So glad this game is so good with that. Thing is, I don't even need to have any overcharge to spend against him. But, I can do this. Nope. Ow! Okay, that's to everybody. You did not mention that was to everybody. Excuse me. That was not implied. You're almost done anyway, so we're good. In fact, let's just do this. Probably could have one-shot him with that. But, yeah, whatever. There we go.
Goddess, guide us.
Not as hard of a fight as Rasa, but hey. What do we get? Piltover Warden's Tunic. That's a weird thing to get from Ledros. Alright, and there we go. Did we get anything? Does anyone get? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. I think this is the last of... Ooh, almost the last. Almost. We've almost collected every bit of lore. We're getting really close to that. Grom. Do we even need to do anything for you? I feel like we're already good. We'll do that, yeah. Okay, there we go. That, as far as I'm aware, is every single bounty to be fought. The Hullbreaker was definitely the toughest of them all, but we kind of did it out of order for just, you know, because I'm kind of a dummy and do that kind of things here and there. Let's head back to Bilgewater real quick, hand in the bounties, and see what we get. Because I do not remember what we get from that stuff. So, we'll see. So, I'll see you guys over in the docks in just a second. Alright. Back in Bilgewater, let's see what we get. Probably not anything too spectacular, but we'll see. What do we get? Hey, Poro Snack. And Randuin's Omen, which isn't probably going to be as helpful. What do we got? It's for Ari. 20% chance on hit to heal the most wounded ally. That's pretty good, actually. Not as much damage, but... yeah, we probably don't need it. Randuin's Omen. This is just better than the shield. Wonderful. Mighty Shield bears the crest of Demacia. Attackers will be slowed, reducing hit by 10%. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Sorry, Brahms. Sorry, Orn's Enchanted Door, but yeah, we found something better already. But that'll be soon replaced anyway. So, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this episode. We did quite a bit of lost stuff. Fought some more enemies. Got some things ready to acquire the last bits of the legendary items for the other party members. So yeah, next time on Ruined King, we're finally going to be progressing with the story. We spent like 3 episodes just doing nothing. We're going to be proceeding into the Vault of the Vasani and seeing what awaits us within there. See you guys next time.